Afternoon everyone, and welcome to the Coffee Company. Today's going to be slightly different in terms of I don't actually have that much to do, so it's just going to be a genuine general coffee chat, and hopefully we find out some good things. I might make some good coffees. You never know what's going to turn up on a daily basis at the Coffee Company. I do actually have to do some cleaning at some point. But yeah, so it should be a nice chillax stream. We're early today because Tantrum Gold was not here this morning because Dermot's still on his time off, his well-deserved time off, and Kauffie is not feeling very well. So if you do get a chance and you've got Kauffie's contact information, give Kauffie a good old get well soon. He's a mainstay of that channel and he's a great bloke. So yeah, let's see who is in the chat this morning. We've got Anthony Gray. Morning, Anthony, or afternoon. Yeah, it's an early one today, so it's going to be fun. Probably going to go to 3 o'clock today. Give myself a couple of hours to clean up before my boss comes from Italy tomorrow, my other company. So yeah. Need to make sure everything's shipshape and make sure we're all doing alright here. Shouldn't be too bad, just needs to do a bit of organising. Anthony is saying, my friend Nifa, as she missed your live demonstrations yesterday after your stream, she rewound to the beginning to watch. Yes, very informative and nice, and the demonstration. Yeah, it was brilliant. I really enjoyed doing the roasting stream. It was very, very hot in here, but it was enjoyable. So thank you to you guys for tuning in yesterday. It was great. Mr. K is here. Welcome, Mr. K. Lovely to see you as always, and your million versions of yourself. So, yeah, always welcome here, Mr. K. Sit back, relax, get a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and let's have a chat this afternoon. It's going to be a very, hopefully slightly relaxing one today. Got nothing to do. It's been quite quiet this week, amazingly. Amazingly. I know it's only Wednesday, and Wednesday's probably usually my busiest day in the evenings, but hey ho, you can't be busy every day, can you? What's everyone up to today? Is everyone enjoying themselves, working from home? What is everyone doing? Let's just make sure Nightbot is working. The one thing we might do today, I'm hoping I get the email very, very soon, but I don't doubt it. We're going to look through and test my new scene that I've been creating this morning. And we're going to look at some coffees from the list they've given me. I need to order some coffee. So we're going to look through the list of coffees they are on the list. And we're going to go into detail on what I do when I choose new coffees. Just make sure Nightbot is working. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's working. Nightbot is working, brilliant. Mr. Tantrum Gold is here, ladies and gentlemen from London. Let's get ready to rumble with the one and only Ben Coffee Man. Lovely to see you in here, Dermot, as always. Hopefully you're enjoying your well-deserved day off. And definitely buy one of those Nintendo Switches if you've got a few quid lying about, or a few euro. Having one of those chilly moments, regular visits to my second office. Oh, that's never good, is it? That's never fun. I know what that feels like. Hopefully you're alright, Dermot. But get back home, sit in your bed or in your favourite armchair, chill out, and have some fun. You've got to relax, sir. You've got to take care of yourself. I'll be Anthony Gray. I'll be dipping in and out of the stream today, Ben. I was visiting my parents soon, making sure they're behaving. They're only a 10-minute walk from me, so that's good to keep an eye on them. Anthony, you're not obligated to stay in here all day. Your time is very precious, and the longer you stay here is an absolute blessing. So, no need to tell me that. If you're here and you're commenting, that's fine with me. All I need is your vibes. And it's always great to see you as always. We're getting there. So, should we have a coffee? I think so. I think I deserve one. What do I go for today? Go with the usual filter. That sounds like an idea. I can try the Valentine's Day. When did I roast the Valentine's Day? All I know is it should probably be ready to go. Let's give it a go. Go for the power of love. The greatest power on the planet, apparently. I wouldn't know. But, oof. Let's see what this is like. I roasted it on the 25th and today is the 2nd, so we should be ready to rumble. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh yeah. Smells good. Let's go for it. Let's go for a filter. Oh no, don't sit the sink because that's gross. Izan, my friend, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by, sir. I know you've got a busy day being a student and doing your usual stuff, but thank you for coming along, sir. It's really nice to see you here. Take a seat, sit back, get your favourite beverage of choice and enjoy yourself. Anthony's saying, can the calming music be turned up just a bit more? Yes, it can, sir. I don't want to deafen you with the... Oh, that's a bit too loud for me even. Just one block. There we go. But we can certainly turn up the music. I just don't want it to be too deafening for you guys. Over relaxation might not be a good idea. So yes, we are going to be doing my favourite type of filter coffee. As you know, it's Japanese V60. Absolute favourite. We're going to be using my brand new Valentine's Day blend, otherwise known as the Power of Love. The grinder. Drinking some orange juice. Fair play, son. Fair play. A bit of OJ is always good. Help if I turn the grinder on, wouldn't it? So we're going to go 16 grams of coffee into the recipe, just to fill out a load of those the lower notes of the coffee. I want a few more of those chocolatey notes. I don't want it to be all strawberries, as much as I love strawberries. Mr. Chris Agomba, lovely to see you, sir. Hopefully you're well as well. I'm doing okay. I'm a bit more relaxed this morning. Needed a bit of time off last night from the late show with Mr. David Harris. And we didn't do the show this morning because Dermot's taken some time off and Cooper wasn't feeling well. So I've been just sitting here being zen, which is great once in a while. You've really got to do it and take some time for your mind. So, as per usual with the V60, I am wetting the filter. Hopefully you can see that. Yes, you can. Perfecto. Do 32 grams of water in to start the blooming, which we will leave for about 30 seconds. Oh, slightly more. Oh well. Stir those grounds just a bit. Make sure all that coffee is covered in water. All that carbon dioxide is coming out of the coffee. And here we go. Do 250 grams of water going in. Hopefully, between 3 and 4 minutes. Yeah, you can see that. I'll make that slightly bigger. Cool. How are you doing, Mr. Agumba? And Mr. Izan as well. How are you doing this morning? Seems to be going well, that coffee. Good stuff, Izan. Good stuff. Finishing some homework. Gotta do it, man. Homework is the most important part. I wish that someone had told me that earlier. But hey, if I did homework, I wouldn't be here, would I? I wouldn't be talking to you lot. I'd be doing something decent. But I am doing something decent. I'm doing something amazing. We're making filter coffee and we're talking. That's what I like to do. We're getting there. Good stuff. You've come to the perfect place for relaxing. We've got lo-fi music. We've got decent beverages. And hopefully some decent conversation. Hopefully. That's ready. There's no real way of saying it, but that colour is beautiful. Great aroma. I was doing my TMA on the OU, and I took a break and I saw your notification. Luckily there's some notifications squads going. I'm gonna let her cool down a bit. Smells beautiful. Smells lovely. Make yourself a cuppa, Mr. K. Make yourself a cuppa. It's going to wake you up. But I think you deserve a nap after, what is it, Monday's hard work and determination. So you deserve your break this week. Oh, it smells good. Smells good. Might even do a cold brew. Because we're early, I've got the time. It's crazy. Oh yeah, you must have been. But still, you joined us on the show and you gave us your great vibes, so massively appreciated. Slightly too acidic for me, amazingly. Good. It might need to cool down a bit for those acidity to sink into the cup. We're still doing experiments with this blend though. I've never made a blend before, so it's going to take a while to really see what the best method of testing it is. It worked well as an espresso the other day. I wonder what that's going to be like in a couple of days when it's really ready. But it's really clean. It's got the sort of underripe strawberry acidity to it, which is really not what we're looking for in terms of the cup. We want it to be a tiny bit sweeter. So maybe upping the dose of coffee might work. Upping the dose, but then coarsening the grind. At least that's the way I see it in my brain. But when you get further down the cup, it starts to get sweeter. So we're actually going to put the rest of the coffee inside the cup. We're going to let it cool down. This coffee will be excellent as a cold brew, I think. Which is stupid, really. Why am I making a coffee for a Valentine's Day, which is in the middle of winter? And then I'm making it good with cold brew. You're an idiot, Kaufman. You were great, Mr. K. You were great in the Tottenham Tantrum Gold show. That was a fun show. That was really fun. That was really fun. So whilst we're waiting for that coffee to cool down, we are actually going to try this. I'm a bit worried about it, but we're going to see if it works. So let's see. That's ready to go. Hopefully they've still got these coffees available. So let's go to this one. Now we need to change. Done. Bang. See if we can zoom out with this one. If we can hide that O. How does that look on stream? Yeah, that looks good. So basically, I don't know how many of these coffees are still left on their list, but we need new coffee because I'm running out of my washed Ethiopian. So we're going to go through some of these coffees they've got on the list, and hopefully they've still got them. They should have most of them still available. We're probably looking for a more washed coffee because I'm blessed with with natural coffees. So we need to look for So this is the one we've got currently, the Haro. That's my icebreaker blend. Or not blend, my icebreaker. And those are the flavour palettes. It's absolutely delicious. Brilliant for cold brew, brilliant for espresso. It's got everything. But there's some very interesting ones. It's a lot of money for this one. £7 per kilo. Might have to look at something like this, the Uraga. I don't know if you can see this on stream. Let's have a look firstly. Oh. Brilliant. Yes, we're going to explain as much as we can, Izan. But yeah, we're looking at coffees. I love Ethiopian coffee. I love it. One of those is so this one looks absolutely beautiful in terms of. I'm looking for a washed coffee, which means it's the coffee beans when they're in their cherries are put into a swimming pool of a lot of water, and with that you get a lot more of a clean acidity with your cup of coffee, which is what I'm looking for, because I've got most of natural coffees, which are going to be because you dry them in the sunshine and the sun hits the cherry and it accentuates the sweetness. But when you have a washed coffee, it's a bit more acidic. So this one looks like a really decent one. Mixed heirloom varietals, which means it's one of the original coffees they discovered. It's called heirloom. It's one of the original varieties they discovered. Mangoes, delicious. Lime, delicious. Earl Grey tea, delicious. Buttery scone is a great body. This would be an excellent coffee, I think. But then we've got this one. Kelbeza, or Chelbeza, however you want to pronounce it. Another washed one. This could be something crazy. £7.63 per kilo. Bergamot oranges, delicious. The flowers and the oranges, absolutely delicious. A bit of bitterness in that cup. What's the difference between Costa Rica and Ethiopia? It's just it's a different style of coffee, really. So if I go down, hopefully in there should be some Costa Rica. We've got Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica. It's mostly due to the type of soil they've got in Costa Rica and the different varieties that they've created. So they're using Typica, which is again, Typica means typical. It's a much more commonly available thing. But there's so much more coffee in Ethiopia, so that drives the price. So this one is $12.61 per kilo, or £9.07. But you get a lot more of the mineral notes. But because it's this is a honey process. Honey process is quite similar to washed, where they put it in like they put it in the beans in the skin in the swimming pool, like the washing process. But because they've left the skin on it, that accentuates a lot of the honey flavours. So honey process, you get a lot of these honey notes. So hibiscus, bergamot, stone fruits, lime acidity, notes of caramel and milk chocolate. I bet that is phenomenal for Costa Rican coffee. I bet that is absolutely delicious. But if I was going to buy that, £9 per kilo is quite a lot of money for my customers for the next door. So that's a much more upper mid-range coffee. I'm sort of looking for my coffees to be in sort of the £7 range to get a decent price for me, but also a decent it's a bit of a back to Ethiopia. Geisha. So geisha is a very, very expensive cup of coffee. It's very rare. It's very, very rare. They only produce so many lots of it per season. It's very expensive. But when you look at these flavour notes, orange blossom, jasmine, blueberries, peaches, Earl Grey, honey, blood orange acidity and a dark chocolate finish. That is phenomenal. It's not actually that much, to be honest. $13 a kilo, £9.48. Or €10. So for a... at least I think that's the right one. Yeah, so it's not bad. That's not bad for a geisha. There are a lot more expensive ones. We might look for a different origin. We might even go to some Kenya. You can see with Kenya can be quite expensive. Yeah, you can see. Look here, $13, £9, £10, £10, £9. It goes back to the conversation we had the other day of let's read some of these comments. We're getting a bit sidetracked. So this difference, I think, yes, coffee was where Ethiopia was discovered. We learned this in the 9th century. Conflicting beliefs depending on which part of you. That from the most part, it was discovered by a goat farmer who discovered these cherries, and they wanted to see it in what it would do, and he tried them, and they were intoxicating, because imagine that, the first ever person to try caffeine. That must have been mental. Be like, wow, I'm buzzing. Why am I buzzing? And then he roasted them, and but a lot of them. But you could also say that there's a lot of people that believe they discovered coffee. There's a lot of people, so it's conflicting beliefs everywhere. So, who knows? Hello. Hi, Nifa. Didn't realise. Yes, we're starting early because we didn't do a Tottenham Tantrum Gold earlier. So that's why we're doing a bit of coffee sourcing for my business. So we're having a look at the coffees I can possibly buy. Yeah, Anthony's saying hello to Nifa. Is that geisha coffee originated from the Gori geisha forest in Ethiopia? Yes, it did. But then they brought it to South America. Most geishas actually come from Panama now because they've got the ideal climate for geisha. Good thing they're teaching some coffee in biology, right? I wish I was learning about coffee. I would have had a head start instead of just learning about useless things like, I don't know, whatever. But I did actually quite like science, but I hated biology. I hated that subject. Right, back to it. So I might get some Kenya. I love Kenyan coffee. I love it. What have we got here? So all of these looked amazing. I need a coffee to replace my washed Ethiopia. which has got brown sugary sweetness with a lot of zesty lemon in it. Mostly brown sugar, which just makes it great for the average person. So this could be... I bet that's quite expensive. 1 JG. 30 kilos. Yeah, that's expensive. £9 per kilo. And that's 30 kilos, so that's 9 times 30 is 9 times 3 is 9, 18. A lot of money. But this is something I could look at. Because again, it's got the lemon that I like. It's got the brown sugar in it, which I like. And Sang Marzano, so a bit of tomato-y flavour. Interesting. Lemon and tomato. That could be delicious, actually, couldn't it? Lemons and tomatoes. That could be really tasty. Very complex. But then you sweeten raspberry, but then you've got lemon. That sounds like a coffee that not the average person's going to understand. Because you're going to have sweetness and acidity from the raspberries and rhubarb. Then you've got a hint of lemonade, so it's going to be a lot of Kenyan coffees have what we call in the trade as they're sparkly. They've got it's almost like drinking sparkling water. The notes are just popping all over the mouth. It's like they are delicious. Brown sugar, more sweetness, and then I don't know what the tomato would give to that. Juice, possibly. I mean, let me know if you think this one is would be tasty. I mean, don't knock it until you try it, but don't knock it. Oh yes, now that's cooled down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's really juicy. Like really goes. If you ever eat a really fresh strawberry, that's what that is. In your face, that boom of juice in your palate. Mostly at the back of the mouth as well, because that's where you get a lot of the juicy flavours. What do you guys think about that coffee I've highlighted on the stream? I'd like to see what you guys are thinking. Because the way I look at it is that might be a bit too expensive. Because it's only a 30 kilo bag as well. But do you reckon that would work would that work for the average person? I don't think it would it? Too complex. If we were in Shoreditch, that would go down like a house on fire. But I really think that's probably not it for me. See, this one above it, it's another 30 kilo bag, which is a bit troubling, because 30 kilos isn't a lot. I probably need 60. This probably sounds more my style. Black currants, clementines, cola, and lychees. Hint of ripe cherry, or a lot of these are cherry tomatoes. Sparkling acidity and lively mouthfeel. This one is slightly less. So if I was, there's one bag left apparently, so it's probably not there. £10 per kilo as well, so it's probably gone. Stewed rhubarb, lemons, caramel, blackberry, buttery, delicate with full body. So that could be really tasty. Nicaragua. Oh. Got some Peru. This could be delicious. You gang, because there's only one of them, I reckon. Oh no, $9. That's in my. Interesting. That sounds like what I should go for, to be honest. Uganda's a very, very tasty. They've got some great coffees over there. Let's go back to it. So Buju Boozy. The SL14, SL28, and Nyasaland. Gooseberries, tangerines, chocolate, cherry, and honey. Honey sweetness, buttery and smooth. See, that sounds like it could go really well in my shop. 60 kilo bag as well. £6 per kilo. So that sounds like it could really go well, because with the acidity with the gooseberries and the tangerine sweetness, then dark chocolate to give it a nice round feel to it. We've got some more Ethiopians. Bomb dry fermentation. Heirloom. So these are back to more of the what I usually do, which is natural. This one's a full organic one, which means they have to. So yeah, I know it's not bad for organic. £6.84. Not that all coffee isn't organic at this price point, because it's specialty. It's higher. So this could be very tasty. Jesus Estevez Lopez. Lempira. Plum and blueberry with winey notes, black pepper and caramel finish. £6.84 per kilo. So yeah, there's some good coffees. If you guys have any suggestions what I should go for my next, feel free to put them in the chat. Feel free to comment them, and I'll happily look at them, because at the end of the day, you guys are part of the community of the coffee company now. And you're, unlike a lot of businesses, your input is very valuable to me, because I need to know what my community is going for. Hello, you alright? Yeah? You alright?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, let's go to my...
Talking.
Yeah, let's go to intermission. Oh, bang. So we've got two special guests. We've got Mark and Mandy in the house.
Hello. Can you see me?
Oh.
I've got to make some space.
You started already?
Yeah, because we didn't go live on we didn't do the morning show this morning because everyone was taking the day off or not very well. So I started early and we started about 1 o'clock.
Fair enough. Have you tried that one yet?
Valentine's?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Have you?
Yes.
When did you try that?
one of those days I was here every day.
I didn't think it was ready.
It wasn't quite. It was still
Yeah.
a bit tight, I think is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Um,
We can go for it.
What's
Is
the,
there?
what's the best
Oh,
way?
do you know what? You go for that. I'm going to go for the Christmas, but I'll try this. No?
Okay.
I should just go for two then.
Go for two of them. Let's try it.
Do one of those.
Yeah.
Try it if you have sugar and I don't.
Yeah, that's
If you like it, then you crack
Well,
on.
I think you'll like that one. So
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take my jumper off.
How you been, Ben?
Yeah, doing all right.
How'd your training go then, guys?
Yeah, it was all right. It was fun.
Can they hear us?
Yeah. Okay.
You are live, do not swear.
Yeah. No swearing. No politics.
No politics.
No personal talk.
No personal
No
talk.
personal
We're
information.
talking about coffee. Sometimes we talk about football.
And the weather.
What weather? There isn't any.
Lovely.
Oh, it's hot in here, Ben.
Yeah, it is. It's been hot for the last couple of days after I started roasting.
Do you mind if I just hold the door?
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry, let you
Make
hate
yourself
that.
at
I'm
home.
sweaty. Oh, lovely. Oh. So we've got to get to bed, haven't we, for so long?
Oh, you get her eventually.
I'm so busy.
What have you guys been doing this week?
Well,
Well,
first,
you went to the wrestling training with Bracken.
yeah, all week.
Did you have fun?
Oh, Ben, absolutely brilliant. He had his first singles match.
Yeah, good.
So well. So that was a nice long weekend. And then Mark was at my parents' Sunday, all day Friday, helping my dad fight Afghanistan. After we've just been busy with work.
Well, hopefully Bracken's match was better than the Royal Rumble because that was rubbish.
Oh, Mark and Bracken both watched that.
It was rubbish.
They couldn't stay up live because it was a late one.
Yeah.
But they watched it the next day. We sold our trailer tent yesterday.
Yeah.
We wanted to come down yesterday, but then the guy came and took our trailer tent. We've been trying to sell it, and we finally got rid of it. Yay!
Yay.
So we got our drive back. It's quite big. Do we like something? Sold the trailer tent.
Yes, it's finally gone. It's lovely, but it was just unnecessarily in the way. What time are you here till? 6:30 still?
I'll be here till 6 o'clock, yeah.
6.
Yeah.
So I've got someone I'm meeting up with later from my network,
Nice.
and I said we'll come here, coffee and chat.
No problem. I do want to get out of here slightly promptly because it's little Elijah's birthday today, and
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so sort of want to be there on time. Not that I care. I'm going home and.
Well, he's not here till he's here.
Yeah.
Not to.
Yeah. So
Discriminate.
I'm easy. So.
Yeah, so don't keep Ben moving on.
Yeah. I mean, if he gets here for like 4, half 4, then
Yeah,
plenty of
that's
time.
absolutely fine.
I'm doing social media.
And that's oatmeal.
So do I. Don't forget that.
Oh, bloody hell.
Done it already?
No,
We haven't got enough oatmeal.
no, that's, oatmeal is the worst. It's not the worst. Support British farmers, not Swedish
You
ones.
almost went political. Steady.
That's just supporting local business. That's the whole MO.
Absolutely. I'm going to do a little story whilst I'm here.
Does need a couple more
How's
days.
everyone doing?
Everyone seems to be alright, I think.
Good.
So how old is Elijah?
He's free.
Oh, you've got a little gathering at your house.
Yeah, his other grandmother has come all the way from Sweden.
Oh, wow.
So
Sad or
my
sad?
brother's hiding. But it's lucky my brother gets a couple of days off, so because the other grandmother wants to spend time with her grandson, which is great.
How long is she over for?
About 2 weeks.
Oh no.
I suppose she gets to see him very often.
No.
Gives my mother some time off as well.
I suppose she knows the meaning of the thing.
No, she doesn't know what time off means. If my mother gets time off, she goes mental. She can't sit still for 5 seconds.
How many people on?
At the moment it's 4, but that can increase, it can decrease.
Oh, you better just gone on there.
I've been on for
Done a little
about...
story. Valentine blend. So you finally getting back onto football. Mandy's favourite subject. Sorry. You offloaded Deli Alley.
Thank God.
Da-da-da-da.
Thank God.
Aren't you playing them again soon?
What?
Aren't you playing Everton soon?
I hope we do, because he's useless. Dr. Tottenham will see you now. He'll play brilliantly against
Exactly.
us, knowing us.
You'll like put a hat-trick past you or something. And Ericsson's back. That's such a cool story. I hope he's going to be alright though.
I think he's an idiot. I wouldn't even risk it.
It's a risk.
It's not a risk, it's borderline. But he should be fine with the starter he's got in him. But it's just like, why would you risk that?
Well, how old is he?
think-
How old is he? What's the chances of it happening again? He's still very young.
See, late 20s or early 30s now?
Like late 20s.
That's what I mean, he's so young. What would you do the rest
I think I
of his
suppose the good thing about his game, he wasn't, even though he was fast, he wasn't relying on his pace, was he?
No,
He's just a very intelligent football player. Just ping a pass
Like
anywhere.
the architect.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's his livelihood, that's what he wants to do. Whatever.
Well, he's probably earned enough money to last him a lifetime, but like you say, that is your life.
He's still young.
Yeah. I'm sure he's had a conversation with his family and whatnot.
He must have gone for a fitness test.
Oh
surely.
yeah, loads of medical.
Yeah. Insurance must be sky high.
Yeah, can you imagine? The club he's gone to, I reckon they'll fall in love with him. I really liked him. I'm not even a Tottenham fan, and I've always liked him. I used to really enjoy watching him play. Not ever watching him play.
The way he ended his Tottenham career wasn't acceptable though. For basically down in tools for an entire year. It's not acceptable.
I agree, but something must have happened.
Yeah, him.
He was on form, and then he just
Down
was just
tools.
on the bench all of a sudden. Is that the Mourinho effect?
No,
Seems to have that
he
problem.
downed his tools before that. It's one of the reasons Poch got sacked, because all the players down tools.
Yeah, I don't think he should have sacked.
No, it probably shouldn't have been, but he wasn't doing well. So the result was business.
Cheers.
Thanks, Ben.
I just realised you knocked the boat out anyway. So we've got that new Colombian, Diaz.
Yeah, that we should have signed, but the players' agents leaked it to Liverpool, bastards.
Snooping.
Oh, love heart. Valentine's.
We shouldn't be allowed to do that really, but it is what it is. Oh, we've got our first spammer of the day.
Oh, what was he saying?
You thought I was a spammer yesterday.
Yeah, because it came up on the screen. It looked like spam. Because it was like a really short, when you sort of like a really short message, you think, oh, is it a spammer?
That'd be so hello.
Well, what did you say?
Say hello, Ben.
What was a stabber? Well, what's that person just said?
So Anthony said, listening to relaxing music and listening to your customers' chats, it's like being there. Yeah, it's the point of the
That's
stream.
the whole point.
It's the whole point. It's like being here.
I've been there.
In here, yeah. I'm fully aware, mate.
Yeah.
beard needs a trim.
We'll discuss.
Yeah, Mark and Mandy are here. Nifa, at least, yeah. Yeah. I think she thought you were Linda, not Mandy, but oh well. Everyone makes mistakes.
So I've
And
been
Nifa's
called-
great.
For some reason, I was called Julie for
Julie?
months. Still, I don't know. What
Julie?
Hey, Debbie.
And Debbie. Don't worry, I've been called everything.
I think you've been called a lot worse.
Yeah.
Everyone
Oh,
has.
thanks, Sue.
I was gonna say, which one to say?
Everyone's been called a lot
Not
worse
by me.
things in life.
Not by me. What's been happening in the what? It's been a week since we've been here.
Yeah.
Just chilling, really.
I've had one coffee since. No, hang on.
Oh, Ben, we don't even drink coffee at home now.
Yeah, I've had one coffee since I was last here.
Sorry.
I don't even drink coffee at home.
It's a joke.
And even my dad said like, the other weekend, you might don't drink coffee much anymore.
No.
I didn't want to say no because we don't like the coffee.
We've become coffee snobs.
I wouldn't even call it. It's just like you like drinking decent coffee. I mean, it's not.
Just stick to tea.
Yeah, I know, but it is a little bit snobby to say, I know I can't drink
Oh,
that
no.
now, so it's not the taste of what I'm now used to. It's a bit
Well,
snobby.
yeah.
Is it snobby, yes or no?
I don't think it is. It's just you don't like drinking terrible coffee.
No. I don't.
Would you eat terrible food if you had the choice? No. You want to eat
It
tasty
is
food.
though, Ben. The coffee my mum and dad buy is what we always used to buy. We thought was a decent coffee
For an instant, yeah.
for an instant, didn't we?
See, there's no such thing in my book as a decent instant coffee.
So good. That's
What's
relaxed
the
a lot.
thoughts?
Yeah, it's relaxed a lot more now.
So nice.
Do you get those creamy notes when it's in the espresso?
Yeah.
It's still like I explained the other day, or last week, whatever it
This
was.
is so creamy.
Delicate.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like,
the pralines in that in the blend.
it's kind of like, without sounding too soppy, it's kind of like romantic, snuggle up, delicate
Yeah.
kind of feel to
It's
it.
a cuddle.
It's a cuddle.
It is.
Cuddle in the cup. I think that's what we said last time.
Cuddle in a
Oh,
cup.
that's so nice.
Hashtag cuddle in the cup.
Cuddle in a cup. Oh, funny you should say that. Look what I put on this morning.
But on.
On my story. Look. You just said that. Look at my story.
Fluff, can I fuck with it?
On Facebook. My story.
Oh yeah.
Cup of self-love.
Right on trend.
So I was thinking the same.
We need to get some red mugs now.
Yeah.
Or cups.
Those are not red though. Those are pink.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You need to get some red ones
Yeah.
for the duration of the next couple of weeks.
This is not quite as strong as a Christmas blend.
No.
No, nowhere near as strong.
No, but it's really nice.
But that was right because the Christmas period, as we know it, is rich.
It's spicy. It's
You
warm.
think of the Christmas pudding and
Yeah, it's
things
very
like that. It's all
rich.
very, very rich.
Yeah.
So sorry for calling you Linda.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind Linda.
There are a lot worse names to be called.
At least it was a female name.
God, yeah, I'm worried then. If it would have been Peter or something.
No, you can Scrubs with Elliot. What's her name? Sarah Chalkett's character is Elliot for some silly reason. But, I loved Scrubs. Scrubs is a great show.
I don't think I've seen all that.
Scrubs is a great show.
What's been happening in the past week?
Nothing much really. Just chilling out really. Been very tiring. The transfer deadline day show we did on Tottenham Tantrum Gold took a lot out of me. That was a long show. That was a really long show.
And you didn't get Traore in the end. He
No,
went
thank
to
God.
Barca instead. And he took a massive wage cut as well.
Yeah, he's on
didn't he,
15 grand a week.
Well, I don't know how you can live on that, but
Ben, it really suits you with that glasses.
No, it doesn't.
Some people, they take their glasses off and they look sort of like it don't suit them, they look weird. But you look really nice with that glasses.
I don't like it.
But can you not sit tall?
No.
Oh.
I like the glasses.
I actually, yeah.
Won't you wear contacts?
No.
So for me,
I don't like touching it anywhere near my eyes. So
Oh, I like that. I like
contacts would be absolutely terrible for me.
Oh no.
I could see your logo as like your cap you're wearing and your glasses, and then just
Well,
go,
it is
that's
on
Ben.
there.
That's
It
Ben.
is on there somewhere. I'm working on the new logo for it.
It suits him without glasses. I mean, when Jake, my nephew, takes his glasses off, and my dad's, they look really weird and different.
Yeah.
But it suits him.
I'm not saying it doesn't suit him, but for me, that's part of Ben. His glasses. That's part of his image. Part of his.
But it
way you
doesn't look
recognise
weird.
him.
Part of the swagger.
The swagger. So what's
It
that?
also takes a lot of the. I get a bit of self-conscious about my heterochromia because I've got heterochromia.
What?
The words you come out with, what the hell's that?
Heterochromia is when your eyes are two different colours.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two different colour eyes.
I do, yeah.
Show it.
So one of them's green and one of them's brown.
I can't see.
So you can't. It's
Slightly.
yeah.
Ever so slightly.
But usually when you get that, it's usually one blue.
One is usually blue. It's like the David Bowie effect.
Yeah.
Oh, JC's here. Hello, JC.
Recognise that name.
Yeah, the head of moderation at the coffee company. Stuff will be done finally. Yeah, but I get a bit self-conscious because at school, before I had glasses, people would stare at me and say, "Why are your eyes two different colours?"
I think that's nice actually. No.
Well, when you're a kid, kids are what's it called?
Yeah.
Cruel.
Pick up on anything
Yeah,
different.
but you're not a kid anymore. You're not that 14 or 13 or 12-year-old kid.
It does have it in the back of your mind, though. Yeah.
But you need to empty that. Empty that.
We've always told Bracken it's good to be slightly different.
Slightly. I'm not slightly.
We
different.
named him
I'm,
to stand out.
I'm mental.
Yes. But there comes a point in your life though that your differences, shall we say,
Set you apart.
yes, become your edge.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you can't. You
Comes a
can't
little
blame them down.
niche, yeah.
You can't blame them down at all.
It makes it you.
I would have made them the colours of my brand, for example. I've leveraged it.
Did Bracken's wrestling game
Oh mate.
What fun.
We'll watch that later in a bit because that'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the black mist done on him. Oof, that's clean.
Oh yeah. Oh, so they went full. Who did Oscar get it from? What? So you got the full black paint in the face?
No, black mist was the kick.
Oh, okay.
What?
The black mass.
What's his name? What's his name? Alistair Black.
What's his name now? But he's now changed his name.
It's something black still, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's his finisher.
Malachi Black.
Malachi. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's his finisher basically.
What's
It's-
everyone saying?
Not at the
It's
moment,
all
wicked.
chilled down. Everyone's chill. I think that's part of the good thing about this chat. The comments are very slow, but it's like whenever a comment comes in, it's really meaningful. It's actually like,
Yeah.
When I was listening to this yesterday, I was sweeping the drive.
yeah.
It's just nice just to listen and just work, but then stop, still make a
You
comment.
did say you listened to it.
I was busy again.
It's about time someone listens to me.
I wasn't listening to Ben, I was just listening to the environment. Is your heating actually on?
I think it is.
Well, it's really not.
We can turn that down.
It's up to you, I'm just saying.
I haven't actually touched the.
I opened the door quite wide, but there was chill then.
I didn't actually change the heater. Someone must have touched it, i.e. my brother. Oh, I'm just about to make a coffee. Enjoying it would have been nice to be there. Yeah, it's. One day you'll get here, Nifa. One day you'll get here.
How far away are they?
Nifa's around London somewhere, I think.
No excuse then.
She moved from South Africa, I believe. I don't know where Nifa's at now, but I think she's in London now, or in the UK area.
I can hear you talking.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth the trek.
Oh, the piggy's hanging off the wall.
I need to check Reginald to see how much he's got in there. There's a fair bit in there. It's going towards my white falcon.
Right up.
Mark showed me your Christmas tree's got new shoots on it.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
I need to figure out what I'm going to do about that because I had this conversation with myself and with Laura the other day. And Tom, we were wondering, does it have roots if it's growing? But no, apparently it can grow without roots, but only for a couple of months and then it dies. So
it might be trying to survive by putting out new buds.
So what we're
it is ever so slightly watering, ever so slightly. If you look, the branches are starting to come down.
I need to water it today.
Oh, there's water in.
So I don't know how to do it. Apparently you need like hormone spray. You can cut the shoots off and plant them, and you can have a Christmas tree. So if you guys want a Christmas tree, let's figure out how to do it, and you can plant your own Christmas tree.
It's a shape seat, darling. He's obviously loved your coffee.
Yeah, like everyone else.
But still, the things are not falling off, so it's definitely got a couple of weeks left. But very soon it will start barking up.
It might just need watering if you haven't watered it for a while.
No, I watered it a couple of days ago.
Oh, okay.
So we can water it right now.
Yeah.
Check it first, don't overwater it. Poke my hand in it.
But it's not been raining, so that's why possibly.
It's been relatively warm and dry.
About 3 jugs would do, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of coffee in there.
Most of that missed it. Most of that missed it as well.
Yeah, but you know what? Look on this side. I can see
Yeah.
it all sitting in the water in the barrel. Look. See it? There's a lot in there.
Oh yeah, that'll do, Ben.
There's a lot of water on the side of that barrel sitting on top.
How many you put in?
3.
3 jugs.
That'll do. Don't want to drown it.
But if you want to cut some of those things off and make a Christmas tree.
Why is someone saying steak?
Because I don't know what's wrong with Mr. Alex Hilton. Good kid, but bloody hell. Yes, I'm here in Elstree, and I love it.
Where's that?
You have to Google that.
Can't
So-
say I've heard of it. That was sublime.
Yeah, no.
Hertfordshire.
Where?
Hertfordshire.
It's not far.
No. So one day you come down here, Neva. It's not a rush though.
Well, it depends if you drive, I suppose.
Yeah.
If you've got to get the train, a bit more awkward.
It's not that bad on the train from Hertfordshire. You can do that quite well.
Into Liverpool Street and back out.
Yeah.
I rarely use a train. Or any public transport for that matter.
Yeah, I've not missed getting on the Central Line into Shoreditch every day. I do not miss it.
I'm not surprised.
I went to Shoreditch for the first time in ages on Saturday. Went out with a friend of mine. It was just like, I got on the train at Loughton and there were 10 drunk people on the train already.
Wow.
And it was at 5:30. 5:30. People are drunk already. And then I got into Shoreditch and it was crazy.
I must admit, did you notice when we rocked up for breakfast on Saturday morning in Norwich? So bearing in mind this is...
Past 8:30
Yeah,
in the morning.
in the morning. And then there's a couple walking around, a couple of cans of beer.
Yeah, I know.
That happens a
They were
lot
wine
though.
those, Mum.
Huh? I
They
know,
were
I
wine
know.
those. They weren't the everyday people.
No, I know. You just think, wow, that's breakfast. Hair of the dog and all that.
But it's crazy 5:30 that people are already getting absolutely slaughtered.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
It's a long night.
That is a really long night.
Yeah. Let's wake up at the wrong train station kind of night.
Yeah.
Oh, I can never get that drunk where I'm totally out of it and I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it's not nice.
No, I hate that.
I've got to the point where I'm drunk and tipsy and I laugh, but even then I don't like it because when you lay down and everything spins, I'm like, whoop.
Yeah.
That New Year's Eve was the last time for me.
Oh my god, don't even talk. I left him there. I
God,
I
nasty.
drove home. I wasn't drinking. Me, Bracken and my nephew, we just left him there. He stayed at my cousin's all night on the floor, totally out of it.
It's probably fun though.
Don't remember. I literally don't remember.
That's probably a good thing.
Probably.
So Ben, it made him ill for 2 days.
Yeah, you should never.
2 days.
It took a while to recover.
Yeah, I never drink like that anymore. It's not pleasant.
It's not
I think
worth
I think the beer shop night was the last, with the German beer night was the last time. She's like, not even like he even drank that much. It's just that, I did not feel good after that.
Yeah, 1 too many.
Don't German beer does that to you because it's got more chemicals in it than most British beers
Was it really?
because it's cheaper. There were some good German beers there, but it's just like I did not feel good after it.
So they don't do their beers like the carton.
No.
Why
Well, I mean, remember the beer shop has got mostly high quality small breweries with no chemicals in them. But most German beers come from big factories because they drink a lot of beer over there. They don't really have. They do have a few craft breweries, but they're very. I wouldn't say they're Oktoberfest style beers. They're much more all-round beers for the most part.
Talking of that, is Jeremy doing any more wine nights?
Possibly. I think in March maybe. Depends.
I think you said
I think with the new strain about, maybe they need to keep an eye out for it. But
well, I think he did 2 close together, didn't he?
Yeah.
November, then
Yeah.
December.
yeah, he shouldn't have done it. There was
No
that,
one's
there was
got
yeah, no one's got
money
that much.
spent.
Yeah,
Like this side of Christmas.
I mean, maybe a Valentine's one might have been.
Oh, Mark,
Possible.
talking of that, in Waitrose today, the whole aisle's full of Easter eggs. Well, all ready to be.
there was Easter stuff on the first week of January. I was just like,
Oh,
Christmas has only just ended and you've got cream eggs out.
yeah.
The shame.
It's just all money making. What next will we make money on?
I don't think you need to put it out that way, though, do you? You just don't need to.
Oh, it's so they can sell more. What
I
Valentine's?
wonder if they actually do sell more. I mean, they probably do. That's why they do it.
Well, who doesn't love a cream egg? It's the problem.
Yeah, that's
If I see cream eggs, I want to like mini eggs. I bought a packet of Cadbury
You
mini
did,
eggs.
you
I
last
was
week.
eyeing up your eggs last week, mini egg.
You didn't get it, did you?
You didn't open them.
Do you remember them? I don't think they still do them. The Mars bar cream egg.
Yeah, I remember
They
them.
were awesome. It's obviously not a cream egg. It's a Mars bar.
Yeah.
Same as a
There
cream
was a
egg.
toffee in the middle.
So nice. Well, caramel, I suppose, technically.
Nougat more. for the
Nougat.
mar- Yeah.
And Galaxy one was nice.
Oh, talking of biscuits, when we was talking of biscuits here all last week, I had to go and buy a packet of my favourite bourbons. Oh my god.
Yeah, Ben's worse.
I actually blame Coover for that. He was talking about bourbons. I don't like them.
I forgot.
I need to go on a bourbon taste test to see which one is the best one.
Oh my
For me, they're too
God.
bitter. Too bitter for me.
Chocolate is a little bit bitter in it,
No, but there's a lot of there's chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, which is like it's like the same type of chocolate as well. It's not like a bit of milk chocolate, a bit of dark chocolate,
No.
a bit of white chocolate.
That's kind of heaven.
That's the chocolate I like because you've got all 3 spectrums. You've got sweetness from the milk chocolate, you've got the roundness from the milk chocolate, and you've got a bit of bitterness from
yeah.
the
We're
dark
talking
chocolate.
about the same biscuit, aren't we?
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
what a
that's
bourbon.
what he doesn't like. It's all the same.
Yeah. It's the same. It's dark chocolate, dark chocolate, dark chocolate. In what? It's too much.
Speaking of which, what's the biscuit today?
I haven't done a biscuit of the day for. We can either,
I'll bring you some bourbons down.
you can either do crunchy melts.
Cool.
I don't know if you've tried these.
No.
They're pretty tasty. Or you can do the traditional timeout.
But I need another coffee.
Need another coffee. What did you want to go for?
Same again, please.
Yeah.
You want another one?
No, thanks. Fills me up.
Have a biscuit.
I'll try a bit of yours.
What? Then I won't have anything left.
Just take the bourbons down, right?
Oh, it's in that.
Oh, sorry.
save the environment here.
Don't do that at home.
Huh? So do.
You don't really use
Oh
it.
no, trouble in paradise.
Domestic.
We've got to do something. We've got to do something on the stream.
Well,
Where
who got up at 6:40 this morning for one reason and one reason only?
Isn't it amazing when you wash up, right? You always have to tell everybody. Yeah.
I could have stayed in bed. but I
You
didn't.
wash
I
up
got
once a month.
and I got up just to do it.
everyone on the stream is just going to hide now.
Yeah, what you saying about your streaming?
What we need to do is we need to make a sitcom style thing. Whenever someone new comes in, you know, if you watch an old American sitcom, someone comes through the door, everyone starts clapping.
Yeah.
We need to have that on the stream.
Yeah.
Got to do that. I don't know how you
Sound
set that up.
Sound effects.
I need a
You
stream.
could do that as like a post edit.
No, you can get a stream deck and you just have the sound effect on the stream. I'd need a stream deck though. That's the problem.
Fair.
But that'd be really funny, I think. So
Is that like in a separate bit of equipment?
yeah, you'd have it here, and it'd have buttons so you can change your scene, which makes it slightly easier. But you can also have sound effects on there, and things like that.
How much is
I don't know how much a stream deck is. It's a few £100 maybe, possibly. Maybe slightly less than that. It's a great bit of kit, they're really useful.
just take the whole thing?
No.
So you left me half biscuit.
It's gone really grey all of a sudden.
Here's a bit.
How does the Valentine's taste with oat milk? Is it much sweeter?
Lovely. Creamy.
I wouldn't say sweeter, but it just gives it a much better texture. Which it does generally anyway. Have you done a Valentine's cold brew yet?
No, I'm going to do that in a bit.
That could pop.
It might have to be a tomorrow job. Because I think possibly Mary's going to come by tomorrow.
As in Italian Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for you.
She's flying over from Italy tomorrow. Tomorrow morning she's flying over.
How long is she here for?
A few days.
Well, that pizza place I sent you
Yeah.
the other day
Any good?
was
Yeah.
very, very good. Like, I would put it probably in the top 3 easy of best pizza I've had ever.
Interesting.
Yeah, I hope he does well there. He deserves it.
Yeah, I mean, it's much better than, for example, without naming names, a couple of doors up,
Oh god.
your friends. What's the other one out in Lawson? On the
God's
corner?
own pizza.
Yeah. I'd say it's on par with them.
I don't think their
Maybe-
pizza's that great to
Maybe
be
I was going to
honest.
say maybe even a little bit better. It obviously depends what flavour you
It
get.
was just so clean, Ben, right?
Yeah, it was
When
clean.
you lifted it up, there was one bit of grease and lots.
Oh, that's the way it should be though, I think.
Awesome.
There we go.
Thank you.
And it was stone baked when it wasn't that deep.
Right, just so everyone knows, I'm not being greedy. I'm finishing Mandy's biscuit and getting my own.
That's good actually, because it means it gives me what's it called? Coffee company, the new cheers. Yes, that's the idea of it. Either cheers or friends. Everyone knows your name. I'm always glad you came.
Who's going to be the villain though when they walk in and go, boo?
Oh, don't.
Oh, my brother, 100%. Or even better, Daniel Levy. If Daniel Levy comes in, everyone's just going to go,
You'll be disappointed if it was you, wouldn't you, Mark?
That'd be funny if Daniel Levy was just the villain. Just come in.
Who's that?
He's the chairman of Tottenham and everyone wants him out. Including me. I doubt he's coming anytime soon to the coffee company. I don't like how brittle they are. They could be so much gooier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, on the packet, it looks like the chocolate inside is gooey.
Yeah, and it's not.
hard.
Yeah.
That's why we had half.
That's why I only gave it 5 out of 10.
Very minimal.
Yeah, minimal. Cadbury have not done well there. It's called a crunchy melt, and there's no
milk.
There's no melt. That's poor advertisement, Cadbury.
Talking of, I know I don't talk football talk, but talking of this, I have to say to you, I was saying to Mark, there was quite a few people on the next door app
Yeah.
the other week saying about, what is this big bright yellow light I just see in the sky? It's there all night from 6 o'clock all the way through to like 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying, don't move, don't disappear. And there's some bloke come on and went, it's the light from the stadium, they shine it on the grass
Yes.
to help it grow.
Yeah.
Is that true? It's cost them a fortune.
Daniel
To light
Levy's
it up.
a billionaire.
They've got plenty of money.
They've got. It's not like they ain't got plenty of money.
It's like a permanent big greenhouse where you have the ultraviolet.
They don't do it all night though. Surely it's got to rest at some point.
Well, it was like 6 till 10. Someone said they noticed.
They might do it more in the winter because
Yeah.
there's not enough sunlight.
But
I must admit,
again, it's done by LEDs, so that wouldn't cost a lot of money at all.
but you can see it from miles away. This was in Chingford, and obviously the stadium's in Tottenham, and they could see it. And it was they put a picture of it. It was a massive, great big yellow.
Or
light.
possibly it's the Daigle signal. It's my friend Brian Daigle is Mr. Levy out. It's the signal to get Brian Daigle down to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham needs a hero, and it's Brian Daigle. It's the Daigle signal. It's the quote of the stream. That is the Daigle signal.
So they do that with every stadium because the grass does always look perfect.
Probably in their own way.
But Tottenham's grass is the best by far. There's none is as good as Tottenham's. We got
Well,
the
that's
best.
why then, because they put these lights on it to keep it.
Did you not
bright.
notice when we went to Anfield? No, proper club.
Yeah. Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
At
officially the villain.
There we go. I've done it. At the cop end, outside,
Yeah.
there was loads of light rigs on tyres and loads of lights on it.
Yeah.
They'd put that on the pitch to nurture the grass.
But Tottenham's grass is by far the best. Followed.
But it should be, for the amount of money you've invested.
No, but Tottenham's, even with White Hart Lane, was by far the best. White Hart Lane's always had the best surface.
Maybe London is a good at growing grass, if you know what I mean.
We just got the best groundskeeper. I think you just said Brian Daigle enough to summon him like the Candyman. Yes, bring him down.
3 times in mirror.
Brian's a great laugh. He just hates Daniel Levy. He's just the loveliest bloke on the
Who
planet.
is he?
He's a friend of ours. He's basically the Mr. Levy out. He's always at every protest. But he came back from Canada because our friend Bob got COVID real bad, like terribly bad. And he was in hospital ICU for 3 weeks, induced coma. So he came back from Canada, and he won't leave here until Bob's better. So he's not leaving.
So you're talking about the guy I was just about to ask you about. Your friend ended up in coma.
Yeah.
So how's it getting on?
He's now up from the coma. He's finally starting to speak. He looks better. He's doing really well. He's getting there. It's the start of the. He's going to be in hospital for another month,
Oh, wow.
but he's getting better. He's in a lot of these streams. He's doing better, but it's great to see him up, and it's great to see him doing well.
Good.
So he's getting there.
Nice,
It's the start of the recovery.
yeah.
Doesn't have COVID anymore. Doesn't have pneumonia, right? But he's getting there. He's recovering.
Yeah.
It's going to take a bit of time.
It's going to take a while.
How old is he?
I don't know, to be honest.
If you was to put him in an age bracket, our age, older.
30s to 40s, possibly.
Okay.
Oh, young, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's young enough, so he should recover relatively well
Yeah.
over a period of time.
Big up Bob Spur. What a lovely lad to hear. He remembered who I was. Like, I've only been on one stream with him,
Yeah.
but he remembered who I was. It was like when he woke up, it was like, how's everyone doing? It's, how's this person? How's this person? It was like, how's Ben? It was like, why is he asking me?
you're often remembered for two reasons: either extremely good and nice, or terrible. So
Oh, so
wonder which one
definitely
it
the
was.
latter. Definitely the latter. Maybe I'm the one who's the villain in this show.
Maybe, yeah, you're the host. Is the
Maybe I'm the antagonist of the coffee company. The actual coffee company is the antagonist. Who knows?
That wouldn't surprise me, actually.
Be the hero long enough to see yourself become the villain.
That's it.
Die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
I do say it don't always work to be a good villain.
No, you always want to be the heel. The heel's the most fun, 100%. I just got to put someone through a table. I've got to work out who's put through a table firstly.
I'm getting much softer in my older age, my mature age. Into my-
haven't matured yet, though.
Well, I'm kind of in my second phase. Like, if you broke life down into 3 phases.
Oh, you're doing it like the MCU. This is Mark's first phase, phase 1,
Yeah.
phase 2.
So there was 0 to 30, which was a bit sort of like bulldozer-ish.
Yeah.
Now 30 to 60, I want to be a little bit more of a good guy.
Just don't have a
Sensible.
don't have what's it called, a multiverse of Mark coming at the same time.
No,
That's going to be fun.
I reckon in a few years' time,
The multiverse.
I'll look back at like 28, 29-year-old Mark and go, who the fucking hell is that guy? And then we'll see what phase 3 brings, 60 to 90. Might even get to phase 4.
Sage,
Who knows?
Sage Mark, where you're just sitting on the top of a mountain and with a long beard and like wearing a long white robe, counselling everyone on their lives.
Yeah.
This is how you clean.
I couldn't live like that because I need this, quite frankly.
You might need them. There's no reason why monks can't have coffee. Probably like it. They
Well, I'll start my own religion, which means you have to start the day with a
yeah,
coffee
you've got
company coffee.
Well, I won't
Yeah,
see
look, it
your
works.
third stage
It
anyway.
works. Hey?
I won't see your third stage.
Why not? Do the math.
Because when you're 60,
Do the math.
you're what? When you're 60,
Yeah.
I'll be 80.
Yeah. Not quite, but yeah.
Oh, hopefully I'll still be here.
Wow. Some optimism
We've
for you
got-
there.
Now it's gone dark. So we've gone from the sageness to darkness. We've got to calm it down.
Then he's saying, oh, I might get a fourth phase. You go, no, I won't even see your third.
Knowing you'll live for until about 120.
Probably right, actually. The way things are going with life and stuff, why not? Here's a question for everyone watching then. If you could choose how old you'd love to live to, and when I say live, I don't just mean breathing, I mean like living to the point you could do what you want to do. Walk, drive, go in the garden, whatever. What age do you want to live to?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Chris Agombo saying my cousin worked at Elstree Studio on working on Ant-Man 3. I'm looking forward to Ant-Man 3.
Ant-Man 3, there was one. Ant-Man was such a good film.
Yeah, it was. Tiago. Afternoon, Tiago. Hopefully you're having a good morning, sir.
I'm assuming that's not our Thiago. Our midfielder.
No.
Damn it.
He's Brazilian like your Tiago,
Oh,
but...
there you go. Oh no, ours is Spanish.
Oh, is he Spanish? I know, but he's... Has he not got Spanish ancestry, though?
Brazilian ancestry.
That's the what... Yeah,
Definitely,
yeah, he's
definitely.
Brazilian ancestry, isn't
Definitely. Not to sound judgmental, but you can kind of see in his look.
he? And the way he plays football as well.
And the
It's
way he
got,
plays
it's got, it's got that Samba style.
What a player he is.
But Tiago's great. He's from a region where a lot of my favourite coffees come from, with the Manteguera region. I love Manteguera region coffee.
Nice.
So hopefully you're doing well, Tiago. We're doing well here. We have some decent conversations and some slightly less decent
I reckon it's
conversations.
hotter in here than it is there. Just saying.
It is rather warm in here.
Yeah, but we've had.
I mean, I haven't checked, but I look quite red
Is that
already.
not hot now?
Like a lobster.
That's warm.
I don't mean to be a diva. I'm not asking you to turn everything.
But I'm used to it being hot in here.
Do you like it hot then?
No, not really.
It makes me fall asleep.
I've got boiling blood. I'm an Eastern European Ashkenazi Jewish person, so I'm always hot. I'm hot when it's -10.
I actually do. I just don't care.
Has anyone put what age they want to live to?
No, not yet.
They're all thinking about it.
Yes, you do, Tiago. You got that samba style. You got it in you. You're a baller, or at least you're a baller at heart.
Cool. So you've done quite a big bucket there.
Yes, 15 kilos.
Nice.
Because I had 5 kilos each of coffee.
Is that going to be your only lot, and then when that's gone, it's
Yeah.
gone?
Once it's gone, it's gone.
How low down are you on Christmas?
Christmas coffee, there's a fair bit left. I think there's like 1.5 kilos, 2 kilos left.
Oh, wow. How much longer has that got left on its
It's got a while.
lifespan?
It's got a while. Because I'm storing it properly.
So what's going to be the next phase?
Next phase of the coffee company, we're going to have an end
No,
game.
I mean the phase of.
After Valentine's.
Yeah, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't want to do an Easter coffee because it doesn't suit my...
And it'll be chocolate, same as Valentine's.
No.
Occasion, I think I'm looking for.
I don't know, because the next big holiday... Don't want to do a Passover coffee, that makes no sense.
What does a Passover taste like? Dry cracker.
Yeah, basically, matzah.
It'll be October, which will be a nice, like pumpkin.
I could do the Jewish New Year in September. Rosh Hashanah, apples and honey.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one then.
Live brainstorming. I suppose though, you've got time
Yeah, time's on my side.
to play around with stuff. Maybe make your own syrups as
I
well.
could do my own birthday blend. For me, a birthday present to myself.
Some little sprinkles on the top.
Just make Ben's favourite coffee and only sell it to Ben.
When's your birthday?
May the 1st. May Day.
Mayday.
May Day, May Day, May Day, May Day. That was the universe telling my parents. Look out for this one.
Look out.
Afternoon, Derek. Lovely to see you, sir. How are you today?
What's your favourite blend you've done in this shop?
Oh,
Like if you only had to keep one, not saying what's the best seller, but if you had to keep one.
I actually really loved 103E.
you
I
reckon-
really liked that because it was really chocolatey. It was perfect for everything. You could have it for any occasion.
Did I have that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the little cortados you said
Oh, yeah.
in?
Oh, back in the
In
summer when
those.
we were sitting out there.
Yeah.
That's a point, Ben. We're coming round to the summer. Where are you going to get some?
I've got to get some things for the summer.
Oh,
Yeah,
so here we
what's
go.
to sit
That's
out?
cold brew season.
Yeah, cold brew season.
So we can sit outside.
So if you can, I mean, let's be honest. The Christmas,
Summer blend, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, the Christmas cold brew was banging.
Yeah.
That was absolutely banging. So we can get some of those. I say you can get some of those flavours popping. A nice cold brew. Iced latte. I carried on myself now.
Let's see what's on their list. Where is We've added a new thing to the stream, which is pretty cool. So, boop. And now we can,
So they can see what you're
yeah.
searching. That's cool. So you could just scan over to my website. And you'll
Yeah.
pop up.
So I can go to Google and we can do Falcon and Micro Coffee.
Is that a brand?
Yeah, it's the coffee company I buy from, but they do the 5 kilo boxes, which I love. So they've got some. Let's see if that's working. Yes, it is.
That's
Perfecto.
That is really cool.
Professional streamer, here we come. So they've still got the Christmas coffee.
Yep.
We've got some new, couple of coffees from Yemen,
So that
which
looks
is
nice.
interesting.
Mm.
Too expensive though.
Ouch.
£31 per kilo.
And that's your cost.
Yeah. Rhubarb crumble. Oh,
my
yes.
favourite.
Guava,
Toffee
blueberry,
body.
papaya, heavy toffee. Ooh.
That's basically dessert.
So 5 kilos, 142 pounds
Wow.
for 5 kilos.
Jeez.
So I would have to sell that for 5 kilos. 142 divided by 5.
How much would that divide down to in like a per cup? Is that too much?
Well, it'd be 18 grams per cup, wouldn't it? So that would be. I would charge that. I would charge £4 for cappuccino for that because that's expensive.
It's not too bad.
There are some more expensive cappuccinos in London for sure.
What's the postcode here, Ben?
IG8 0HL.
That road there, yeah?
IG8 0HL. India Golf 8 0HL. Harry Lama
IG8 0HL.
HL. Mr. Cousins, hello sir, how are you today? We're resting. We're still not fully rested. We're just doing a quick stream. Been going for about an hour and 42 minutes. We're just checking out some coffees and having some coffee chats as always. Looking at some new coffee which we can use for a summertime blend. So stuff like this Honduras, San Rafael, stewed apple, caramel, orange bitters and dark chocolate.
So that
Much more of a wintry
Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween. Maybe caramel, orange bitters. Yeah, that'd be a Halloween coffee.
It's like a toffee apple,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Have they got anything Brazilian? No, they don't, unfortunately.
Anything like berry like. Maybe summer berries.
Maybe in the Honduras section, possibly. Tropical fruits,
There you
vanilla, strawberries, blackcurrant, funky, and spicy sweet. Might be alright, actually. That's a good one. £58 for a box.
Worth a punt, isn't it?
Not bad. Maybe. I'll have a look
Is
at that
there a
later.
minimum order you've got to...
No, you can just
Really?
buy one box, yeah.
Wow.
That's why I love this page so much, because it means I buy 5 kilos of it. Done.
You want to play around?
Just a special. Uganda, mangoes, pineapple. See, this would be a summary one.
Definitely.
Pineapple, blood orange, hints of dark chocolate, well-rounded and balanced body. Yeah, that'd be good for a summertime blend.
Yeah.
Again, not too expensive. £10 per kilo.
Yeah, that could really work.
Yeah. It's going too smoothly the way I've set up the screen capture. It's going too smoothly. Usually there's something going wrong and someone's falling off a plane and... Ethiopia, Tariko. Jasmine, mixed berries, homemade lemonade. Ooh.
Okay, peach.
Yeah. I think that's much more.
Refreshing.
Yeah. It's a natural process as well. Clean meadow acidity and long sweet. Yeah, that's a summery one, isn't it? That's a summertime blues.
Like that.
That's a good name for a coffee.
I was saying, what
actually.
did you just say?
Summertime blues.
Heard it here first.
Eddie Cochran.
Like it.
Love Eddie Cochran. But you can even see the berries of the coffee, where it's produced, how they dry it.
So is that a natural process? Is it? They just
Yeah.
hang out on the
Yeah,
trampoline looking things?
those beds, yeah.
Beds, that's a better
Yeah.
word. Wow.
So you can see all the
Have you ever
process.
been to a coffee farm, is it
No.
called? Is that what you
I'm
call
not
it?
allowed to because of the medication I'm on.
Say that again?
Because of the medication I'm on, I can't go anywhere that you need a TB jab. I can't have a TB jab.
Oh, I see. And that's where all the coffee farms are.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this would be very interesting. Kenya, washed, sweet lemon, molasses, which is like treacle.
Yes. Herbal tea.
Herbal tea, a hint of tamarind spice, zingy Seville orange marmalade. That'd be good for a springy coffee. Maybe that's good for an Easter one. It's a bit expensive, £14 per kilo. Might be worth a punt though. Mr. The Truth sets you free. Lovely to see you,
I
sir.
recognise that name.
President of Coffee and all wonderful things.
Look at that on my Facebook. Recognise it.
Oh yeah. Where was that?
You sent it to me. It must have been at Ben's when I was at home.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's
That's the Christmas cold brew. Let's see if the camera can pick this up, Ben.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I think that's the one.
Pain au chocolat. It's very nice.
I think that's the one. Tropical fruit salad. Cantaloupes, ripe mango, papaya and pineapple. Limoncello, pain au chocolat, very sweet and velvety. I think that's the one. I might have to get that. We'll do that off stream.
Sounds good. Let's see if the camera can pick this up. Where is the camera? Can't you see it?
That's probably not a good idea. Might
Is
get
it not working?
Might be copyright for that.
Why?
Probably not, because you can't hear it. Because I can't technically use the fireplace, which is why I don't show it.
Oh, now you tell me.
Yeah.
Gah.
But luckily it's a picture of it that you've taken. So technically you own that picture.
I own, this is my picture.
You took that picture.
I'm trying to show the colour.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll zoom in of what's in the glass.
Yeah.
That's Ben's Christmas cold brew.
It's not gonna.
Sensational. You could drink that instead of a glass of wine.
We could do that if I had Instagram on my this. I could do it, but I've not signed into my Instagram for good reason. Legendary regulars at the shop today. Yep, as always.
I don't mind taking that status.
was it.
Legendary.
Legend, wait for it, dairy. Producers who live in the beautiful Bomb Mountains, mainly outgrowers that work with Dave Benser. The outgrower group consists of about 1,500 growers in various parts of the mountain range, which include from Bomb and Chataween. Producers deliver their coffee to Carraro washing station. So this is no, it's natural as well.
Can you talk through the different process? So natural, they put it on the beds.
So yeah,
You let it dry.
Yeah, until it dries. The sun intensifies the sweetness of the coffee. With washed, they put it in a swimming pool, big swimming pools of water. The ones that are not good sink to the bottom, and the ones that are good sink to the bottom, and the ones that are well, you just get rid of them.
Okay.
And then that increases acidity. And there's honey process, which is sort of like the wash process, but you leave the skin on the cherry, which intensifies the honey notes of the coffee. Because there's a lot of honey notes in honey process.
So, from my layman's perspective then, would the washed process not be better because you've got rid of the dud ones?
No,
No?
it's different. It's more, you wouldn't use the dud ones anyway with natural coffee because you still got to process it and the dud ones would be thrown away. It's just a different process.
How do they tell which one's done when they...
They would still wash it slightly. And again, the ones at the bottom would fall to the bottom, but it's mostly in the buckets rather than in a big process.
I see.
But washed coffees are a bit more acidic, which is what I quite like, but I like natural coffees more.
So what is the Christmas one?
It is natural anaerobic.
And what's the Valentine's?
It's a mixture of natural anaerobic and pulp natural. So there's 3 naturals in there.
And Balabusta?
Natural anaerobic.
There's a theme there. Yeah. Natural's best.
I do quite like natural anaerobic. I wouldn't say it's best, it's just different. It's just sweeter. And I've got a sweet palate, and the people of the UK have a more sweet palate, so it suits the UK palate.
Definitely. We are a tea and 2 sugars kind of nation.
Yeah, we are.
Generally speaking.
So that's my, what's it called, for looking at coffee now. So that's a really cool thing.
Like that.
Set that up today. Proud of myself. Need to look at more ways of making the stream a bit more presentation to see what I'm looking at on the screen.
Yeah.
We're getting there. I do want to change this overlay though. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Does it not give you options?
No, not on the free version. You have to make your own. So I need to get someone to make my own overlay and then put it on there. If I start earning enough that I can pay for it myself, I can just use the ones they've made themselves. And they've made some really cute ones, like coffee shop ones.
How much it cost?
£15 a month. It's too much for me to offer at the moment. That's £15 I'd rather spend it in a coffee company.
No, but you could ask out for like sponsors or something like that.
Eventually, maybe.
Just saying, wink wink.
The Coffee Show, sponsored by Styles Window Cleaning. Your best window cleaning for you. You need to come up with a catchphrase.
I'm going to make sure that when you're streaming, or when I come through the windows, you're streaming. So that I'll be just there. See the mastering practice.
You need to come up with a catchphrase for the Stowe's windows.
I've already got one.
Oh, it's no clean like Stowe clean. That's the one.
Boom.
That's the one. I remembered.
See what I mean? There's people to remember.
I get there eventually.
I've spoken to people I've re-spoken to people that I haven't spoken to for like 6-7 years. They're like, nobody looks so clean. Like, absolutely.
Oh, sorry, babe. I'm gonna have to go.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take Mandy home.
Yeah.
And then come back. And the guy should be here shortly.
Yeah, we're not going to stream for too much longer anyway. We're going to stream for another 5 minutes, and that takes us to the 2-hour mark around then.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
Thanks, babe. Nice to see you.
nice to see you as always.
Will I leave this bit?
Do you want to do it now, or do you want to do it in a bit?
We'll do this bit now.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll do the other bit separately.
So
We'll pay by card actually.
2 flat whites with oat milk. Oh no, 3.
We'll say, what's the other one then? Thank you. Jump roll.
Great visuals at the coffee shop. Always great visuals. We're looking to improve our visuals though. There's never get stagnant. Always improve.
I like that theory.
Always look to improve.
Yeah. I didn't do what I was meant to do. Try and do it later.
You never do it though. You always come here to do his work.
Good intentions.
And then you always fail to do it.
I'm social anyway. We like to talk.
Ben, see you shortly.
See you in a bit.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.
Bye, Ben. See you soon.
See you in a bit, guys. The king of coffee. I try to be. I try to be the king of my own name. I've got to earn that title. Oh. I didn't get that. Need to text his I didn't see him tip. I didn't come up on my stream. No. Let's do it. Let's see if I can find him. Mr. Talk and Bull. Hello, sir. Lovely to see you this afternoon. Let's put the ePop cam back on. How are you doing today, Colin? You doing all right? Hopefully you're doing well. Don't look down. iPhone and iPad book when I'm writing. Long, neck and spine. Yep, neck and spine. Definitely look out for it. But I'm gonna read out Izan's tips. Got to go to get to class now. Really enjoyed the stream and relaxing vibes, Ben. Love your personal, how good of a person. Big up yourself. Izan, if you're watching this back, thank you so much for your tip. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot. And big up yourself, sir. Great bloke, really nice guy. Always love to listen to you, Izan. Brilliant. Gonna have to give myself a plug. Let's do it. So, oop. Oh, damn it. Let's see if it works. Just to give myself a shameless plug, if you do wish to tip, please don't feel like you have to. You don't have to at all. But if you wish to, there is a link in the description, and there's also the link in the chat now. But no need to tip. I much prefer your comments, your subscribes, and your vibes. That's all I care about. Your tips are not essential. But if you really feel like you have to, you can. It's a nasty day here. Feels like England. Grey, rain and cold. Yeah, it does. It's really grey here. It's really grey. But it's really warm in the coffee company. It's always warm here. The love that everyone shows here, it's infectious. Truth sets you free. Hot chocolate at the coffee shop. No, we're not looking for royalty-free music. We've got some. Hot chocolate at the coffee shop. Anytime you want it, Trophy. If I had whipped cream, Truth, I'd drink it. Got a cup. Yeah. One day you'll visit, Colin. One day you'll visit. One day you'll visit, Colin. You'll be here one day. Are you stretching, getting limber for professional golf lessons and your new career after coffee? I think my new career after coffee is being in a rock and roll band, which I'm doing a lot of stretches for that. I'm stretching a lot to try and get my hypermobile limbs back to where they should be. But I'm getting there very slowly. Like, my pinkies are not great, but I'm really getting there. I'm really working on strengthening this muscle here. Because I've never really used my left hand, but so I'm really getting there. But I'd love to do some golf. I need to try it. We'll get there, Treefy. You've got to try new things. Maybe my ski holiday will help me strengthen these muscles when I'm using the poles. So, right, we've been going for 2 hours now. We are actually going to end it there so I can do some cleaning in preparation for tomorrow. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that joined. Mr. Anthony Gray, as always, Mr. K, Tottenham Tantrum Gold, Mr. Dermot, Izan, thank you for the tip again, my brother. It's really, really generous of you. Thank you so much. Chris Agomba, Nifa, as always, JC, as always, the head of moderation, Alex Hilton, as always, Jason Bell, Tiago, Derek, Mark Cousins, and The Truth Sets You Free, as always, and Mr. Talking Ball himself. Thank you so much for coming by the stream today. It really means a lot. And we will be streaming probably live tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, as always, depending on whether Tottenham Tantrum Gold is online tomorrow, if Kuva's feeling up to it. But I'll let you know if I'm streaming earlier. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Thank you so much for joining. Your subs, tips and follows. I'll see you later.